You have to overlap, and I'm going to draw a Venn diagram with words, but imagine a Venn diagram with multiple circles to find the thing in the middle. You have to line up what you want to do with what you're good at, a problem that people have that you can solve, and a problem that's big enough that those people will be willing to spend money on it. If you don't align those 4 circles and find the thing in the middle, you will struggle. If you get 3 of them overlap, but not the 4th one, you'll struggle. You'll get part of the way and then it'll kind of work and you get a little bit of success, but you're missing that other circle. It doesn't matter which one it is. You have to line those things up. And then in the part of the process of doing that, most everybody starts out by like, oh, I got a course idea. I'm gonna buy a URL. Oh, and I need a tech platform. I want a website thingy, right? Like I need some thingy to process credit cards and put my course up, right? And I need videos. They're thinking tech piece first, which is, it's pretty obvious because you can't get very far with an online business without an online presence and a tech system to make it all run. There is a step before that, before you start building that and spending money on software that almost everyone skips. You have to go out and talk to people in your chosen market, tell them what you're thinking of building, and see if they're willing to spend money on the thing that you're about to spend 9 months on to build and launch. Most people skip that step. It's the validation phase where you validate your idea before you spend money and time building the thing. So that's part of that Venn diagram, is lining up what you can do with what you're good at with, a problem in the market space, and are they willing to spend money on it? That last thing, are they willing to spend money to solve the problem, is what I'm talking about here. Is you have to validate that they are willing to spend money on your online course to solve the problem that you're going to help them with in the course. So that's a big thing that I didn't know when I started. And, I got lucky sometimes because I kind of backed into it and had some success. But I've seen a lot of people spend 9-12 months building an online course, creating their course content, doing the videos, building the tech platform, doing the copywriting, on and on and on, everything you got to do. And then they do a whole product launch formula thing in 2 weeks, big event. They launch things and they're trying to sell their $2,000 course and one person signs up and it completely flops and they're crushed. And like, I've seen that happen multiple times in mastermind groups I've been in. It's not pleasant. And I try to help people in my consulting. Like, that is the thing I'm trying to help them avoid. Get them over to the good place and help them avoid the bad things. Super basic. What do you want to do? What are you good at? Those things aren't always the same, right? Like, I'm good at copywriting, but it's not something I want to do. So that's something I can do and I'm good at it, but I don't want to offer it. So what do you want to do? What are you good at? What do people have a problem with that you can solve? And then what are they willing to pay money for? Because they might have a problem that they want to get solved, but they may not be willing to spend the amount of money that you're about to charge for it. Or they may want to spend money on this kind of help in the format that you're about to deliver it in. Maybe it's a completely self-paced course with no interaction with the instructor and no social community. They may not want to spend $2,000 on that, or $1,000, or even $500. But if you add in weekly calls and it's a 6-week group and you're teaching live, like we talked about earlier, and then you have a asynchronous community forum where you can get a little bit of support and meet other people like you who are solving the same kind of problem, now you've got a thing that people are more willing to spend money on. But will they spend the amount of money you're about to charge? You have to test that. So those are the circles.